It was the beginning of what the Germans thought would be the end of an independent Britain. Bomb them into submission, reduce the great cities to rubble and invade. But despite 76 days and nights of constant attack that cost 44,000 lives, the nation prevailed. Some of those involved joined together at St Paul's Cathedral, itself a miraculous survivor of the destruction.
I can see practically the whole of London spread round me, the whole of the skyline to the south lit up with a ruddy glow. The flames are leaping up in the air now. The dome of St Paul's Cathedral is silhouetted blackly against it. It's almost like the Day of Judgment.
When I looked up to see St Paul's and that cross in the glow of the fire, I thought to myself, there's got to be someone there with a hand over the thing and saying, I don't care what you do around it, but you're not touching this place.
Inside St Paul's, a familiar sound of those terrible days. The air raid siren, a reminder of just how close they came to losing a war and a country.
As we stand in this building, which itself stood as a national icon of defiance and hope amidst conflict and uncertainty, we pray for all those who hold memories of a campaign which protected this island from invasion.
Outside, a Spitfire and a Lancaster flew low overhead, a familiar sound for many here. So too was the noise of attacking German aircraft.
I was dive-bombed by a Stuka.
Oh, God.
And you know what they're like. They scream, and we had to run from one end of the street to the other for the shelter from the place where I worked.
The thought of war was going somewhere else far away. And certainly when the thought of an invasion came, that was the real shock, that we might be invaded.
John Emerton's girlfriend was killed during the Blitz. This is not an easy day for him.
I've come here today, yes, it's probably the first time I've been in the City of London since the end of the war.
The spirit of the Blitz was to never give in, no matter what. The buildings may have been broken, the spirit never was. It took 20 years to rebuild this department store. Now up and down Oxford Street there's absolutely no evidence of what happened. That lives in the memories of those who experienced those dark days 70 years ago. Philip Williams, ABC News, London.